The YIF Scholar Award is given to the fellow with the highest academic standing in the class and a demonstrated commitment to learning. With a CGPA of 3.93 out of 4, this year the award goes to Sonakshi Grover. It is worth mentioning that this is the highest CGPA ever attained by a fellow, and we congratulate Sonakshi.
Hi everyone. Thank you so much to the YIF leadership, the mentors, faculty, and the Ashoka ecosystem for this fulfilling year. And to Karan and Aniha for giving me these few minutes to share my humble thoughts with all of you. The YIF application had a question: what matters to you most in the world and why? And my answer started like this: stories are what matters the most to me in the world. And with my first class with Professor Satyendra in the YIF, I was introduced to Adichi's warning of the danger of a single story. Over the last 10 months, I have recognized that the academic world often defines morality in single stories. Simone de Beauvoir's theory of housework yields little recognition for a woman who considers cooking with love as her resistance. The Indian judiciary's definition of cruel behavior barely allows space for a married woman's want for space in her matrimonial home. How do we respond to the seemingly harmless singularities around us? How do we breathe with an intersectional lens? I posit very humbly that it is, among other things, by actively practicing the ethic of love. I had naively reached a stage earlier this year when I felt that everything in my domain of research interest had already been said. There was nothing more that I could contribute, and I was at a dead end. But the stagnant needle moved. It moved when I had goosebumps in a classroom over my peers' passionate appeal for caste-inclusive education. It moved when I was unable to authentically defend my own favorite feminist novel. This thinking needle moved due to stories that pulled down the guards of my heart. The YIF has taught me that plural scholarship is rooted in the heart, in feeling intensely as much as thinking rationally. I hope to become a scholar one day who says something that hasn't been said, but that is worth saying. And if that happens someday, it would be in a remarkable way because of the community of YIFs and mentors who've entrusted their stories to me and opened their hearts to me. I have realized in this last year that a community makes a scholar. We make each other sensitive researchers, entrepreneurs, and most importantly, well-rounded individuals. Our love for each other has the power to uproot singular stories and help us outgrow singular personhoods. Our stories have a role to play, but the future of our world hinges on the love with which they are written and shared. The love that we practice for each other, and that's probably what matters the most. So thank you so much for listening.